Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Caffeinated or Die. As you can see, I am down a co-host, but Lo-Fi and I are still here, so welcome to Caffeinated to Die. I hope you have your morning brew. I'm joined by Lo-Fi from the Proper Villains and her very popular 4.5 hour live stream that she did yesterday. How are you doing, darling?
Um, I'm pretty good. And the best part is this is like my third live stream. The first one was 2 hours. The second one was 5 hours, and this one is 4.5 hours.
So you've just been streaming all fucking day.
And you know what? I almost pull out mundane math in viewers, and I have 123 subscribers.
Well, that's because you're far from mundane. I would say you're quite entertaining, and it's one of the reasons I had you on the Proper Villains. It's also the reason that you're on the Con stream. So, I mean, come on now. Mundane Matt is just in his stream, and he is boring as hell.
Yeah.
That's why he started getting guests to do, articles with him, because people know how boring he really is. So, who do we have in the chat here? Let's see. We have GB is here. Fermion is here. Good morning, Ishtar. Tom is here. Numbskull. Twisted Skipster. How's it going, everyone? Yes, Lo-Fi. Yes, she is. So, how, aside from your almost 24 hours of live streaming, how has your week been since the last time we talked?
It's been hot and tiring as fuck, as I've been out doing park and recreation work, still not knowing if I get paid.
They haven't told you yet if you're going to get paid.
No. It does at least 2 more weeks before, probably 2.5 weeks before I get info about if I get paid, because it take up to a month for them to go to check through my 7 papers I handed in and say, no.
So you have been working for about a week and a half?
Yeah, with 37 hours a week.
And you will not know for 2.5 more weeks if you're getting paid for it.
Oh.
Why haven't you quit yet?
Ow! Well, 2 seconds. Why I haven't quit yet is because if I get paid, if I don't get paid, I'm gonna complain so much that they have to pay me. I'm gonna fucking murder them. But the problem then is I don't know how much I get paid, and if I get paid the amount I think I get paid, then it's worth it, because then I can, if I go visit you first of all in August, which is great. If I don't get paid that amount, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then I'm probably gonna have to try, while I look for jobs, to stream 24/7. Not literally, not actual turn on the stream and just leave my PC while pooping and everything, but you know what I mean, stream every day and such. Which is still a thing that might happen if I haven't found a job by the middle of August. That would be after I've visited in Seattle. Oh shit.
Oh, just docks away, Lo-Fi.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm going to go get Zell, and I'm going to tattle all on you about everything. I mean, you're ruining the surprise of you. I haven't told anyone, aside from a couple people, that there's a good chance you're coming out in August. But no, you just say that to the viewers on live stream. Fine, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Lo-Fi and I have been working out a plan to get her out here in the end of August. So there's that. It's going to be a blast. She plans on getting drunk on many different types of tequila, and then I plan on taking advantage of her in all of the wonderful ways that I know how.
Then I'm going to flee and lie on the leash and hide. And hiss.
So we are going to try and have some fun when she's out here. Maybe we're going to have to do a couple live streams with you here. It should be fun. So now Fermion says that he not knowing that if you're going to get paid or not sounds fishy. I know for a fact this is through your weird Denmarkian government, right?
Yeah, it's they're just see. I'm sure I'm gonna get paid something. It's more I don't know how much I'm gonna get paid, and that's actually frustrating as fuck. Why did I just watch a spoiler of the new Jurassic World? God damn it!
Because you're we're not talking about the articles yet.
Fuck, I love Jurassic Park. I can I'm in such a dinosaur mood lately. It's horrible. I love it.
Well, in Ishtar's backyard, she's cultivating enough grass to support the raptors from Jurassic World, so you may be able to meet them when you get here.
Oh my god. No, see, I have issues. I love Jurassic World. It's such a piece of slug. It's fantastic. I still have the main issue is that type of raptor they chose is fucking weird. That they choose the Velociraptor, which is like thigh high in real would be thigh high in real life instead of going with the actual raptor that fitted in size. When every other dinosaur in that movie is pretty fitting in size. Fucking weird. I don't get it.
Well, they did kind of explain that the Velociraptors actually was supposed to be genetically engineered to be that way.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure another reason they did it is because it's the same with the Indominus Rex. It's easier to say Indominus Rex. It's also easier to say it's easier to say Velociraptor than saying Dianaka clunk clunk donk. I don't know the name.
That's a very interesting dinosaur. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that from Uganda?
Oh, that's the Majangasaurus. I'm not kidding. That's real. It's my favorite dinosaur. No, it's not Utah Raptors. Utah Raptors are even larger. It's another type. It's a Deinonychus maximus.
Are you saying Deinosuchus?
Yeah, I think. I think anti-Dinosuchus. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, Deinosuchus.
Deinonychus.
Whatever. Weird
No.
dinosaur name.
Oh, I love that. Shut up. I need to figure out what it's called because the fucking Deinonychus. Yeah, that would be the one because the Velociraptor is so fucking tiny. It's so cute. It's knee high.
And it's covered with feathers.
Imagine how cute it would be if it was knee high killer. No, it's just a comfy scene from The Lost World, which is the most embarrassing death in the history.
A very, very young Antoine, around the ages of probably about 7 or 8, actually wanted to become a paleontologist. I actually wanted to do the whole, and this is before Jurassic Park and all of that stuff. I used to watch a Saturday morning show that was all about dinosaurs, and I wanted to actually become an archaeologist and a paleontologist. So instead of doing that, I befriended an archaeologist and just know a lot about dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs. The best part is I actually found a children's book about dinosaurs and I was gonna buy it for my cousin, and then I opened it and it's hand sketched in depth about everything, what they eat, the poop, the size, everything. And I was like, that's not a children's book. That's a book for me.
Jesus Christ, Sparky, get in the fucking hangout already.
Jesus Christ, you slow fuck. You're as slow as you talk. Okay, sorry.
Good morning, Bloodletter. So apparently Sparky is finally awake.
Oh my god, I want the dinosaur book.
So, okay, is it like a pop-up book or is it an actual
No,
children's book?
it's called The Children's Lexicon to Dinosaurs. But I would, as I read through it, I was like, this is as in depth as my archaeology books for university.
You lazy bastard!
Also, I can hear myself sparking.
I blame Schmeckle. I blame the cunt stream.
It went fucking on forever again. Not the 5 hours as yesterday, but it went on forever. Fucking 3.5 hours. Just fucking.
I fell asleep on my computer chair. And I got up at like 5 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I think I'd go lay down for an hour. And I woke up, my fucking alarm clock's blaring, and it's like, it's 7:08. I've got a message like, a message from Antron. I was like, what the fuck are you?
You know, you're lucky I don't pay you, or else I would fire your ass for being late without calling.
Sorry.
Anyway, we're talking again. Anyway, we're talking about dinosaurs. Do you have anything to add?
Oh my god.
Na, 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 na,
That's just this. Yeah, poop.
I do kind of want to see the new Jurassic. I liked Jurassic World. I thought it was fun.
It's popcorn entertainment. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie.
See, I remember going to theaters watching the original, and that reminds me of a funny story my mom liked to tell everyone. When we went in to go watch the movie, got to see him, the T-Rex. I guess my mom said I got up from the seat beside her and walked up to the theater, was trying to touch the screen, trying to pet the T-Rex.
Vanessa has never seen the original Jurassic Park.
Oh my god.
They just watch that one? And okay, watch all of them, and then watch Jurassic World, and then the correct way
do not watch Jurassic Park 3.
Yes, just for the references, just for the reference in Jurassic World where it smashes a Spinosaurus skeleton, just for that. Also, because it is canon Jurassic Park 3, so you kind of some of the info and some of the in jokes you kind of need. It's a bad movie. It's just
a
bad.
Very bad movie. It's a horrible movie.
Vanessa? Oh, there it is. The Children's Lexicon of Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Animals, and it's the most in-depth lexicon on dinosaurs I've ever seen. It's amazing. And I was like, this is not for children. This is for me.
Now, I will say that Jurassic Park was the very first movie I saw multiple times in theaters. Like, willingly went out to go see it multiple times. I didn't just, like, tag along. I went out there and actually paid money and was like, I'm going to go see this. And I was actually pretty young, so having the money for it is quite impressive. I did a lot of chores to go see Jurassic Park 3 times. And then, believe it or not, Blockbuster, everybody remember those? No, that's fine. Special for and this is when movies took forever to get to VHS. So Jurassic Park was in theaters for a very, very long time. They only started getting it ready for VHS when it finally left and was in the cheap theaters, like the $2 theater, the $1 theater, whatever it was. So Blockbuster started advertising that they were going to do a special deal where you could pre-order Jurassic Park, and you would get a lithograph, you would get a T-shirt, and you would get a special behind-the-scenes VHS as well. It's not like now where, Incredibles 2 is coming out this weekend, which I'm going to go see, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be funny, and it's going to be, Mr. Mom with superpowers. And then in 3 months, it's on DVD. So I went to Blockbuster for a week straight going, is it here yet? I got to know the employees because they saw me coming every single time, and was like, fuck, here comes that kid again. He's going to ask about the goddamn movie.
That's why I said...
Huh?
As far as they didn't have a sign made up, and then when they say you come and just hold the sign up.
It's not here yet. Go away.
It's just so good.
So yeah, Jurassic Park was one of my first favorite movies.
It is definitely one of my favorite movies. It's so good. I love dinosaurs. I also want to watch The Incredibles 2. So my new GoFundMe is, instead of every money donated for food, I will skip eating so I can go and watch Jurassic World and Incredibles 2. Fuck food.
That's right. That's right. This week is you again, Lo-Fi. So
Cell already got his laptop.
Yeah, any super chats or Streamlabs that are donated for today on Caffeinated or Die or Proper Villains on Tuesday are going to Lo-Fi for her food fund, quote unquote food fund. I know she used the money I sent her last time for a bunch of beer, but you know.
That is liquid food.
It is a lot of yeast, but I wouldn't call it food.
Carbohydrates.
And sometimes I have to get drunk to want to live. Wow, that's sad. Okay. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to touch that one, Lou.
So Vanessa Perina, the original Jurassic Park came out 11 years before you were born.
Oh, God. How old are you?
How old are you? 4 years old? You're 14.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're so young, Vanessa. Study hard.
All right, so what have you been up to, Sparky? You told me that last night that you were done with this week because of all the fucking drama.
Oh my fucking god!
What has been going on, Sparky? Dish us in on the drama. Give us some soap opera style storylines. Let's go.
Let's see. I think most of the chat here pretty much already knows what's going on. I'm just gonna assume.
Are you talking about Traversable still?
No, I'm not talking about Traversable. I don't want to talk about that crazy fuck anymore.
Well, unfortunately, it may come up because I have not released my video yet, which I'm going to finish working on today. I thought I would be able to work on it during the week. Unfortunately, things took a little bit longer than normal, and I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and gathering evidence and things like that. So it should be coming out sometime today. It's actually a video, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I'm getting back to doing what I started doing in the first place.
Yay.
And, I could stop it now. I only have 8 minutes right now. And I could stop it now with the proof of him using his own words against him. And the video would be complete. But it wouldn't have that Antoine snark and flair. I am not a slacker, Ishtar. Just a procrastinator. I have a PhD in procrastination. But I could stop it now. But I want to get to some of the more juicy bits where he, basically berates me because I put nigger in his chat after he said, YouTube censors that. You can't say those words in my live stream chat. YouTube censors it, and then he sees it and goes off on me.
Oh, that's sad.
Oops.
So I will be putting out that video later today. And I found out some very interesting things about my editing equipment. And thank you, Sparky, for your gift of 90 freaking backgrounds. Sparky has granted me an ability that I did not have beforehand because I didn't think about it. Sparky has granted Antoine the ability to blink.
Oh, watch out there. It's getting the production values is through the roof.
Oh, the production value is going sky high. But I did. I found some things out that I didn't know beforehand about some of the things I already had on my laptop, like Audacity. I did not realize that I could edit my audio files and things like that through Audacity.
Are you kidding? Oh my fuck!
I know. I just used it as a recorder. So it makes things so much easier. And then I downloaded a new editing software that I actually paid for. And it is making putting the animations together, the pictures together so much easier than what VideoMaker did. That's why I started getting annoyed at changing certain images because it would take forever to go through and fix everything. So now I am able to do a whole bunch more and editing is a little bit easier. So hopefully I will be able to put out the one video a week. Although with the way things are going, it's probably going to be on a Saturday or Sunday again. And then we have all the live streams and everything like that.
Yeah. I'll put out a little bit of a. I never really got a chance to talk to you since I sent you those. Whenever I started going through and editing all those backgrounds, I got to remembering what you did before you got the picture from Morticia. And I remember the background. It'd be the head silhouette fading in and fading out, and then your mouth, and then your eyes fading in and out, different expressions.
Oh yeah, the Cheshire Cat thing. Yes.
Yeah, and I wanted to try to capture that, and I was able to with the black background and then the eyes and the mouth. And I think he actually turned out pretty good. And it was just a test. It honestly was a test just to see if it would work, and it worked out better than I thought it was going to. And it worked out so good. It went from, okay, I'm going to make 10 backgrounds to 20 backgrounds. And then from 20 backgrounds to 40. And then from 40. And I was just playing around with it. That's all I was doing.
I haven't used them yet in this video. I don't know if I'm going to. Sparky put a top hat and a monocle on my avatar.
Oh no. You're getting more pretentious. No.
Yes, for when I decide to be extremely pretentious and snarky. So thank you very much, Sparky. It was awesome, and I'm hoping I do you proud. But before, yeah, it's to match the little
And you made 90
emoji.
I made 4 fucking different variations for Fianguli, and I just wanted to die, and you made 90s.
Fuck. you might be getting 15 more. I forgot.
Seriously.
I forgot the pipe. You might be getting 90 more.
You have to calm down. And stop him. He's mental.
Okay, so all right.
Doesn't sleep.
Before we get to more of the drama stuff with you, Sparky, I did end up doing something yesterday that took fucking forever. Antoine is now mobile again. I have a car.
He bought new legs.
Ooh, nice.
I bought a car. It's a 2014 Chevy Impala. It is very nice. This is probably the most luxurious car I've ever had. Drives wonderfully smoothly. Has an amazing sound system. Has a sunroof, power, fucking everything. I have buttons on my steering wheel that I don't know what the fuck they do. Apparently, I can use my car as a speakerphone. Which is
oh my god, you have Bluetooth radio? I'm gonna fucking annoy the shit out of you when I visit. You know what it's time for, Antoine? Yeah, let's talk to Jara. No, let's listen to anime music right now.
I made the joke that, having a car that has a speakerphone like that is going to make, phone sex a little awkward for everybody else in the car. But, I'll do what I need to do.
Maybe they want to join in. You can make it a group experience. It's good to share.
It's good. Yeah, I don't know if they want to share in that way, though. So why did it take forever? I got to the decision that I was going to buy the Impala. We get into the building to do all the paperwork and everything. We were there for 5 fucking hours. 5 hours. I was with Ishtar. We decided we were going to start trying to get a job, order pizza. I almost looked to try and get a bed.
No, see, what you failed to grasp is that they had to order the car from IKEA and assemble it in. That's why it took so long. And some of the screws were missing, of course. So that's
what is that why the sunroof doesn't work really well, because it's missing the screws?
You're just gonna drive and suddenly you see all 4 wheels just overtake you.
You know what the funny thing is I know I was talking to you whenever I went to Firestone how my tires changed on my Explorer, and I got back and they still was working on it, and I was fully dressed up in my work uniform from Peterbilt. And it clearly says Peterbilt on my work uniform, and I got approached by 10 different people in Firestone asking about questions about tires. And finally, the 11th person came up and was like, you know what? I'm going to have fun with this. And I went on just pretending I worked there. And she believed me the entire fucking time.
That's because you knew it. That's because you knew what you were talking about.
Oh, no. I was legitimately giving false information. And she believed me. And finally, at the end...
Did you tell her that she needed to get her headlight fluid changed?
I told her she needed to get a 710 fluid change, her blinker fluid change, make sure her flux capacitor was charged, make sure that the muffler bearings is well greased, and all that good stuff.
Muffler bearings? Really? Muffler bearings?
Actually, I've got a really funny story about how some people should not be mechanics with that story.
All right, hold on. I have to just comment on something. Ishtar, darling, I'm very good with buttons. The problem is that the push button start on cars is an abomination. I grew up with a key ignition. This
Like
push button bullshit.
automatic. Automatic is an abomination.
Shh, I can't drive manual. Be quiet.
Oh my God.
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
I never learned.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
never learned.
Oh my God, you don't know how to push buttons and you don't know how to work a stick. Oh my God, you're just
No. This is why I imagine.
There's nothing.
You've seen Atlantis, right? I imagine Antoine being Milo trying to drive that truck.
Oh.
So I am very good at pushing buttons and I am very good with my fingers. It's just push button start cars are an abomination. Anyway, Sparky, continue with your story. We are not going to talk about how I can't drive stick shift, okay?
Child, you can't drive stick.
No, I can't drive stick because I never learned how. I can learn how to do it. It's just I've never taken the time and no one has allowed me to use a car that they don't care about me grinding the gears on. Which kind of sucks because there was a Firebird that was for $1,800 on Craigslist that I would love to have picked up, but I can't drive it.
But you use less gas. It's more fun.
It depends.
It's smoother for the car. Unless you don't know how to do it, then it's not very good for the car.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some people drive stick shift that didn't really shift up into the higher gears and driving the core like 4,000 RPMs on the engine, going 55 miles an hour down the road. It's like, God, upshift.
I need Kadun here to make a good hashtag for Anton can't drive shift stick.
No hashtags needed. Okay, GemMax has been doing good with the hashtags.
We need GemMax here. I'm gonna DM GemMax right now.
We don't need any more hashtags.
Anyways, no, I was this is back when I first started out mechanicking, and I just got out of tech school. It's my first mechanic job. I was probably 2 years in, and we got this new guy in the shop, and the shop I worked at was pretty. They like to haze the new mechanics really, really, really bad. I've been through my phase of hazing and all that good stuff. So this new kid comes in, and every time, okay, you need to go for it, and you need to grease all 32 points on the truck. And we started telling him all the points, and we had to tell him 5 different times what points on the truck to grease with the grease gun. And finally, he came up and asked one person, "Is this everything?" He's like, "Well, you need to make sure you grease the muffler bearings." The what? And he's like, "The muffler bearings. You need to make sure that the bearings on the muffler are greased." Or where are they at? It's like, "Don't worry, just look for them and you'll find them." Okay. Anyways, went back going. It was about an hour later, and the truck still wasn't done yet. So we got to wondering what the hell's going on because the grease gun pump's been going off for like 30 fucking minutes. Okay, we went over there and looked. He had pumped the muffler on the truck damn near completely full of fucking grease.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, no.
And before we can go up and stop him, he started the truck. And to this day in this shop, there is a gigantic ass spot on the fucking ceiling of fucking grease.
That's just. Oh, that's horrible.
And to say he didn't last too long. And
Well,
I felt bad for the kid. I really did. But it's like common sense, man.
Lo-fi.
Yeah.
Most of the time, hills are not a challenge if you know how to use your stick correctly.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I have a comment for everyone in here who cannot drive stick. It's just play that one, then you know.
Drive a semi.
That
So,
is the
drive
original response to everyone.
drive at 18 speed overdrive.
All right. Do we want to actually get on with the show, or is there any more drama you would like to bring into our lives, Sparky?
If you want to
Wait,
watch
what?
drama,
Me?
go.
You're the
If
one
you-
who said you had a drama-filled week.
Oh, it's
If you want to listen to drama, go watch my stream from yesterday. That is, I think, at least an hour of drama in there, and then just a ton of shit and burping and fun and laughing.
yeah. No. One thing I want to point on the whole thing with Trav is like one the difference between satire and criticism and outright lying. It's like if you want to criticize or critique someone, I don't care. If you want to call somebody a name because you think that's what because your definition is skewed, like incel or autistic or anything like that. Call me whatever you want. Don't fucking lie about shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's the only thing I
agree.
gotta say. That's the only thing I gotta say.
Okay, so I have one last comment, and if you want to see Cell freak out because I sent him the link to a website that crashed his new laptop yesterday. It's also on stream.
You crashed his.
Yes,
Oh
he
my.
did. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god,
did.
no.
Oh god.
You missed
Oh my
it.
god.
Zell.
And I've never had issues with that website, and it went on Cells, and it's just fucking flooded his PC with advertisement.
Oh no. It gets better after that one. I'll add on to it after that one. But no, Zell was asking for anime references, and he gave us reference of what he wanted. And it's like, I like drama, I like high school life. I know I like a little kinky out there, maybe a little flirtatious and pretentious, but not hentai. And damn near everyone in the chat was suggesting Bible Black to him. I'm like, no, don't.
Oh no. You know what? Bible Black was my very first hentai that I saw, and it is actually very entertaining.
It is really sexy. The first scene where she fucks the girl by growing a dick out her vagina is really good.
You know what? And he said, I don't want anything that within the first 5 minutes you see someone sucking a dick.
Where else can you see a scene where a girl gets fucked with a shotgun? Come on now.
You know what? Or a scene where two people are getting fucked by the same person because she grew 2 dicks out her vagina.
All right, we've been talking about weird. Let's get into the weird, shall we? So, chat, I'm going to leave it up to you. We can talk about a pawn shop, or we can talk about doctors removing something from someone's rectum.
I just spat you.
Hey, at least he didn't shit like the second guy did.
So one in the chat for the pawn shop, and 2 in the chat for the rectum. And if any, I'll make the joke now, so no one else has to. Rectum damn near killed him.
This ain't like the fucking GIF and Nightmare Fuel, is it?
No, it's
no. Sparky, it's the one that you sent.
Vanessa, you're 2 years too young for this.
The one I sent. Nah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, that one.
Yes,
There's
that one.
two free buttholes.
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about the butthole.
Except James.
Why am I not surprised? All right.
Yeah, but do baffling.
Doctors remove foot-long aubergine from man's intestines after he shoved it up his rectum for very odd reason. I want to know what the odd reason is.
I fail to see what other reason that could be than sexual pleasure.
Oh my god, that brings up something funny from last night.
So, look, Lo-Fi, would you like to do the honors of this one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The long glossy aubergine. Okay. Doctors have removed a foot-long aubergine that got stuck inside a man's intestines after he shoved the fruit up his rectum to help him go to the toilet.
Wait, what?
No, it was to loosen out. So he did the tactic that is, if you're constipated, anal sex helps you poop. What he decided to do is fuck a fruit and then shove it way too far up there. The man was constipated and he was so desperate to cure his ailment, he thought the long glass of food would do the trick. It was claimed. But his do-it-yourself treatment, which he thought would expand his colon, backfired. The 12-inch aubergine remained in the 50-year-old man's body for 2 days as he suffered abdominal pain and vomiting before he finally sought medical attention.
2 days? Jesus Christ, man. Just go get it taken out. And there it is, right there.
His asshole started to digest it.
There's more. This is horrible.
The man told doctors in China that he had been suffering constipation and nausea for 2 days when he decided to insert the aubergine into his anus and up his rectum in a bid to expand his colon, according to reports. He had hoped the folk remedy would help ease his pain, but the smooth long fruit was inserted far too deep and ended up inside his body. Scans showed it has traveled up his large intestine and lodged itself as an angle in her. Oh, Jesus Christ. I tip my hat to you, sir. It takes quite... Wow. How?
It was the northerly migration.
I need to seek this man out. I thought I had mastered directal work, but no, this man is he's my senpai.
He's your senpai. He was able to. It went up into his large intestine.
We call him Sifu Aubergine.
Man, this reminds me of Cut Stream last night. Trippy Pete was fucking with Schmeckle hardcore with Kinky Joe.
Oh my god, look how thick that thing is.
How? He must still have quite the loose asshole. How could that guy be constipated in the first place if he got that thing up there?
Lube, and more lube.
Okay, I like to think cruel social media users ridiculed the man over his unfortunate situation. The guy shoved a 12-inch aubergine up his ass and got it lodged so deep he couldn't get it out. Of course, he's gonna get ridiculed.
Yeah.
Incredible. He suffered through 2 more days of abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting before finally seeking help. Medic treats the man on May 13 retrieved the aubergine whole, saying that the fruit was so far up his body that it caused lung inflammation and erupted. So, and I love the next statement, but it is unclear, however, whether his constipation symptoms were relieved.
Wow.
Wait, shoved it. He basically, you know, I'm going to say this wrong. Yurutsuka Doji, the Demon King, that hentai, where the guy basically fucks the girl in half. Yeah. The man did this on his own and almost collapsed his own lungs.
This guy did what one guy, one horse had to use a horse to do.
Yes.
He almost killed himself.
He did it with a fucking vegetable.
They say Asians go all the way. They are better than us at everything.
Wow.
There you go. Look, there's his lungs. Holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay, Dan. It's disgusting. That's it's very well done. Good job, sir. Well,
You'll never look at fruit the same way again, or vegetables the same way again.
I'm glad I don't like aubergine very much anyway.
Got dog sign in the chat going, holy moly.
Asians suck at one thing, being an oppressed minority. Next winner of the Darwin Award. How can you? I'm just impressed how far he got it up. Holy shit! How far up did he think his constipation was? Maybe he had a throat ache and he decided to take the long way.
Wow.
Okay. Antoine?
I think Antoine died.
Or is Antoine trying? Hey, Ish, go check your aubergines. See if someone's missing. We have 2 Antoines. Welcome back, Antoine. How was the aubergine?
Anyway, I don't know what happened.
Well, what a great article.
Yeah, I know. I found gold on that one.
Antoine, are you here? Wow. He wanted to buy some yesterday, but I said no. I didn't want to hear those squeals from his room. Maybe he should start out with a better fruit, like a carrot. And then he can expand to aubergine. He can start with the pointed tip of the aubergine, so the small one, and then when he get practice, he can turn it all the 90 degrees around.
Just don't lose the damn thing.
Start with banana. Don't take. Okay, Fermion, not bananas. Banana. They break too easy. You want to start with a good healthy carrot. They still break too easy. If you can put it in a condom first, that helps a lot. Hey, Antoine. Oh my fucking god, Antoine is having. Oh, that's not good. We lost Antoine. No.
You will die.
You. Kill him. Grill him.
I was gonna say that was a good emperor. That was a good Sidious.
Oh my god, Lofa is a banana. You're having banana. Banana.
All right, let's fucking try this again.
Banana. That's the one. Welcome back, Antoine.
There's more. Thank you.
I
The
can't.
aubergine was so powerful. The aubergine was so powerful that it knocked out my internet.
Oh my god, did you shove it so far up your ass you hit your brain?
It wasn't. It wasn't me. I'm just saying.
You know, we can have Ish go check on you.
Part of the aubergine became lodged inside the man's abdomen. Part of it? If that's only part of it, how big was it?
All right, so there's more here.
Cruel social media users on Weibo. That's the Chinese one.
Chinese Twitter.
Yeah, I think Chinese Facebook even or some shit like that. Ridiculed the man over his unfortunate situation. Oh, that's the. Oh, is that the video? One wrote it, now stick some potatoes and green peppers up, then you got a Di San Han, referring to the Chinese dish which translates treasures of the earth. That's just fun. Aubergines belong to the fruit family and are commonly mistaken as vegetables. Naked man start with sex toy. Oh, that's another one. Yeah. Last month, a man went to hospital in India with a shower head inserted. That's another article I found. The 26-year-old took medics for the object became stuck inside it after he slipped and fell in the bathroom. Lies.
Whoa!
I have seen the shower head in question. That is not an accident.
What is up with people and shoving things up their fucking ass? Why?
No, it's not. It's what's up with people and shoving things up their ass when they have not practiced.
Anyway,
that like I said, that reminds me of Trippy Poop fucking around with the Schmeckle last night. It was funny.
What did Trippy put Smeckle up his ass?
No, Trippy Poop. He posted this stuff on Twitter.
I saw because I went to Twitter and most of the tweets were just people shoving. Yeah, I've seen every single gif he said because he sent them to me in DMs.
And he was fucking with Smeckle, trying to get Smeckle to watch the one with Kinky Joe in the 4-foot dildo shoving it up her ass, poking her belly.
Vanessa, that's something I have to ask now because you brought it up. Vanessa says, I think there's a thing called Moby Dildo. It's a 3-foot long dildo and it's like $500 on Amazon. Don't ask how I know this. How do you know this?
Vanessa, you're 16 years old. I have to contact your parents.
How's it going, Buzz? Good morning, Big T. Vanessa, we've put you on the spot.
Vanessa, we're waiting for you. Do you want to get online and tell us? I'll send you the hangout link so you can tell the story.
Oh, God.
All about how you found a penis that was larger than thou.
YouTube and Cards Against Humanity videos. I do think you're lying to us.
The Moby, world's largest retail dildo. I found it. Stands nearly 3 feet tall, weighs more than 50 pounds, detailed and crafted for realism. That's why it's that large. So it's very realistic.
Screen share it. What? Screen share, look like.
Okay.
Crafted and detailed.
I'm screen sharing it right now.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
That's a weapon of
boy. Jesus.
You know what's sad and unrealistic? The black one is not larger than the white one.
How in the fuck?
That can't be real.
No, I think I don't think this is for more than just for fun. Like, oh, look what I got. Look what I spent $550 on this prank.
I'm sorry.
That's a conversation starter.
I'm gonna for Father's Day, I'm gonna send this to my dad.
And tell him to get fucked.
Yeah.
No, the best way to be is to be a single woman and have this sitting in the corner living room of your house where anyone who comes in can see it. And when you get a boyfriend and you finally bring the boyfriend over to do something,
do you think the woman is actually going to buy that? That's a guy that's buying that.
Yeah, that's a joke. That's a bachelor party joke or some shit, like a stack party.
Or it's in a frat house somewhere. That's not for women. That's for men to go look at the size of my dick.
One of the guys in the frat house has tried to pull down his pants and sit on a dare. Even thrown himself off the stairs landing ass first on it.
I would normally say that, but we know people like Lo-Fi, and I know Lo-Fi would buy it just to say she had it and to fuck with people.
So there's some customer questions and answers. Would
more?
It fit in my ass? The answer is it fits in mine.
I was gonna move on with a good segue, but we could
see the great reviews. This remarkable lifelike super dog has already found good use as a headstand. But when I hollowed it out, I found it makes a great backpack for school. I'm this fucking great. Too big for intended use, but when I hollowed it out, great backpack.
Screen.
It's a cat scratch post, a headstand, and when I placed it in the yard, a bird neighbor deterrent. Most nights I fall asleep cuddling it, softly sobbing and searching in vain for meaning and purpose. 5 out of 5 would purchase more.
Jesus Christ.
5 stars, like a glove. Oh god. It 1 out of 5 stars for beginners only, too small. How is anyone supposed to be satisfied with this? I guess it's a good starter type for sexual novice, returning it for something bigger.
You know, if it was Kinky Joe, I would almost say it's possible.
All
right.
5. This is weird. Could get away with murder with one of these bad boys. Who the fuck is gonna believe you? That's a good
point. Now, to segue into something is equally ridiculous. That does have to do with porn. Well, a pawn store, anyway. A pawn shop. Duo takes TV from pawn shop shelf, pawns it for $175.
That's amazing. See, do you think they say like investigators are searching for man and woman accused of theft after they took a television from the shelf at an Algier pawn shop and sold it back to the store according to the new? See, if you're so fucking dumb as to buy your own pawn shit from your own store, that's not a crime. You're just stupid.
So, I don't know what is on her forehead, but it looks like her third eye is actually trying to open.
It's trying to escape.
There's too much crazy here.
How dare you speak ill about her religion?
Oh my god, it's Troy.
Thank you that I come again. Trav has that dildo.
Why?
And it's still not big enough for him.
Oh my god, I thought Trav was that dildo for the week.
All right, do you want me to read this one, Lo-Fi?
Yeah, read it.
Okay. You already read the first paragraph. So the duo identified by the New Orleans Police Department. I gotta hold on a second so I can see. All right. The duo identified by the New Orleans Police Department as Don Adams, 32, and Dana Francois Carter, 38, was captured on surveillance camera during the Thursday afternoon theft, police said. The theft occurred around 5:20 p.m. at a pawn shop on the 1600 block of Newton Street. Adams and Francois Carter entered the shop, and then Carter walked to the electronics aisle and took a television from the shelf. The New Orleans PD said. She was then seen removing the price stickers from the television. All of this caught on camera that no one was paying attention to. Francois Carter brought the television to the front counter, where Adams then pawned it for $175, using his ID card to make the deal, police said. The only reason that they filed a police report is because the pawn shop got embarrassed.
I got a donation from GB.
Oh. Well,
something's really rocking on planet number 3. Modern man got prehistoric company, a colossal fossil feud unlike anything before, between the reckless raptors and extreme dinosaurs. Wow. You know how to win my heart.
Well, thank you very much.
Very thanks. Very thanks much.
Hello. According to Orleans Parish court records, a Dana Francois with the same birth date as Francois Carter appeared in magistrate court May 21st on charges of simple burglary, illegal possession of stolen things, and unauthorized use of an access card in connection with a March crime. Her bond was set at $8,500. So, okay. How, one, they're ingenious because they got away with it. But how high were you to think that you could walk into a fucking pawn shop, take something off of the shelves, and then pawn it in the same store?
Yeah. I think it's impressive, and I think they deserve the $175 because I think that's great. If none of they have like, this is how in such a situation how it should work is that the store has until closing time to figure out and look through the camera surveillance and see if shit like that happened. If after that, and they called the police and said someone took and sold our own stuff from our shelf to us, and it's after closing time, the police is allowed and should say, well, fucking sucks to be you then.
I mean, it was only $175, right?
Yeah.
That's not even grand. That's not grand larceny. It's not grand theft.
And it never left the store.
It should be a misdemeanor.
And it never left the store.
Exactly. Okay. Let's move on from that stupidity to something else, shall we?
There's been a lot of stupid this morning.
Oh, well, we can talk about porn again. So put a 1 in the chat if you want to talk about porn. Or put a 2 in the chat if you want to find out why Florida can't conduct background checks. I have a feeling the choice is going to be porn.
I'm gonna have to say that the one about background checks might actually be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
This weekend's stupid.
That's 2, 2, 2, 1. No, num. That's a lot of ones. Every one you do retracts 1 from chat. Yeah, that's a 2, Antoine.
So they don't. Actually, I think it's tied.
No, because I overstep and say because of Dark Side and Num spamming 1, it's gonna be number 2.
All right, let's go. So the Florida one. All right.
I like this one. It's good.
Well, so I'm assuming you want to read it.
No, I would rather read the one with the high amount of cats.
Zug, on which occasion we have broken Antoine multiple times?
No, but I think he's talking about now.
Why am I broken now?
I don't know. Because the aubergine is falling apart inside you.
I don't.
Is it?
I don't have an aubergine inside me.
You can only drive stick when it's up your ass.
Well, then that makes sense of why I can't drive stick then, huh?
Oh, I love you, Antoine.
You can't shake your ass right away to get in gear.
God damn it, Sparky. You know what, Sparky? You're reading this one. Florida didn't conduct gun background checks for a year because an employee couldn't log in.
I could actually see that.
That's fucking stupid for a year.
I can actually see that. I see that happening.
Yeah, it happened. Of course you can see it happen. It fucking happened.
Sparky.
All right. The Florida government did not conduct background checks on thousands of applicants.
No, GB, there does not need to be a hashtag like that. God damn it.
That's great. Love it.
Anyway, God fucking damn it. Continue, Sparky. Well, I should say start.
Quote this store.
Wrong stream. Wrong stream.
I know. Anyways, of thousands of applicants for concealed weapons for a year because the state employee was unable to log into the system. According to a February 2016 investigation report, the Florida's Inspector General first reported by the Tampa Bay Times, a state division of licensing employee identified as Lisa Wild was unable to log into the system to actually complete these background checks. She never mitigated this issue. You think? When determining eligibility for purchasing a firearm, applicants must undergo a background check known as the National Institute Criminal Background Check System at NICS, which is administrated by the FBI. In Florida, the background checks are used as an indicator for eligibility for concealed weapon license. In March 2017, over a year later, an employee with the Bureau of Licensing realized the NICS records were not being received, and a report was issued in June of 2017. According to the Tampa Bay Times, for concealed weapons permits in Florida at this time, what's considered with the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando that left 49 dead were at record high. The report concluded while as negligent in failing to send over these background checks, the Division of Licensing is housed under the Florida Department of Agricultural and Consumer Service. Adam Putnam, whatever. The commissioner of the department is now running for governor.
Now, first, GB. Usually, when my name is when I call someone out, there's usually wetness involved. This idiot is the person who is in charge of this person who couldn't log in for a year is now running for governor. Florida is fucked. You know how California wants to secede from the US and be their own country? Florida just needs to break off and float away into the Atlantic.
It needs to become the next Atlantis.
No. Atlantis is a technologically advanced society, Sparky. That would be like Texas.
They only shove fruit that fits up there.
All right. Which one did you want to read, Lo-Fi?
The one about 39 cats.
Of course you would.
All right. We'll go with that one. "39 cats."
Because I can't read that in Denmark without turning on my VPN. I can't be bothered.
And Antoine, you know this hashtag is just now getting started on Twitter, right?
Yes, because I'm assuming one of you two did it.
No.
Don't even look at me. I got tagged in it.
I would never do it.
And my internet is about...
Okay, so let's see. Mom accused of leaving child in hot truck with 39 cats. Why would you? I don't get it. That's so weird. Anton? Oh god, Anton died. We lost him again. I don't know. Where's Michigan?
Michigan's gotta be in the central north part of the United States. It's gotta be up by Chicago on down.
Oh, see, okay. So if for that to happen, you would have to go to the one I already said name of, and I forgot the name of.
Damn it, he's duplicating.
He's multiplying. The aubergine is working. It's cloning him. A new Anson grew out his butthole. It's a perfect copy.
I wonder why it started on Twitter, Lo-Fi.
I would never. I didn't do anything.
We got GB in Discord going, what have I done?
Wouldn't you shove him up your ass? That's the name, Fabian. Thank you. I have aubergines on my brain while Anton has them up his ass.
None of that may be true for you, but none of anything else that you stated is true for me.
Well, you're out gallivanting, shoving fruit up your ass with stream viewers, so I have to do something.
All right, there. Mom accused of leaving child in hot truck with 39 cats.
Oakdale, California. A woman was arrested Sunday. It's very short.
It's
Arrested Sunday in Oakdale after police says she left 11-year-old son and 39 cats unattended inside a moving truck.
Inside a moving truck.
A moving truck, not a moving. No, the truck is not moving. It's a truck for moving.
Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say that's pretty fucking impressive.
She just, while driving, she just opened the door and left 39 cats.
She's like, nope, I'm out. I can't deal with all these cats, and the kid is just too much.
Police responded to Motel 6 on F Street around 4 p.m. to investigate a report of a woman needing help for her sick cats. Officers said they found 50-year-old Heidi Guzman of Modesto in the lobby. Police said investigators were also told that there were banging noises coming from inside the cargo portion of a moving truck. When officers opened the truck, they found a child and cats in significant distress from being confined in the hot truck. The high temperature. It reached triple digits, and Guzman was arrested and booked into jail on child cruelty and animal cruelty. Guzman's son was put in protective custody. He was put in another van with 39 dogs.
My God.
Being shoved in a truck like that, being allergic to cats.
Oh, you die. It would just be death. You've been dealing with Mother Nature trying to kill you, Lo-Fi, for the last week.
It's like,
I mean, if you were allergic to cats, you'd be dead.
Oh my God, did you think she tried to do some gladiator-esque shit where he had to fight for freedom? Last one survives, gets out. 39 cats versus one. It's like would you rather find a duck size 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? This is with 39 cats. In a hot truck while it moves towards the freeway. Will one survive and get out, or will everyone get smashed to bits?
Now, is it me, or does she look like a really bad version of
Reba McEntire?
Who did I say? I was Ashley Judd. Like, she looks like Ashley Judd did crack for like 30 years.
Who the fuck is Ashley Judd?
You don't know who Ashley Judd is?
No.
She is an actress. The last good movie I saw her in was Double Jeopardy with Tommy Lee Jones.
God, I thought you was about to say Divergent.
No, I didn't. I've never seen.
She's in that.
I never saw it.
It's good. I'm glad. Then you will get a hug again because I don't. Oh, she's in Heat. Not in Heat like that. Ashley Judd. Oh, it's that cunt.
Yes, she's the one that, this is what a feminist looks like.
Oh no. Oh, I've seen a lot of. Yeah, okay, I've seen most of her earlier movies before she.
All right, guys. I'm not going to do. So your choice is 1 to talk about a children's park, or 2 to talk about Captain Kirk. Let's see how nerdy my chat is.
Oh, it's too wow. That's great. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yep, that's a bunch of 2s. Well, no. All right, we're still even. One more vote, guys. James, you can't vote twice.
Really, Lo-Fi?
1.5. So you kind of want to read the second one, but you're not sure?
Yeah, I would want to read the first, but I want you. Oh.
All right, Lo-Fi, you can read this one if you want. With the 1.5, Lo-Fi just barely gets it.
Should put. Oh, hang on. I got my vote.
Children's park play park equipment defiled with human excrement again.
It's the again part that bothers me.
Yeah, that's fun as fuck. It's like, can we go to the park, Mom? Yeah, if it's not covered in shit again. Oh no. A person has defiled the children's playground by pooing on play equipment usually enjoyed by toddlers. It's fucking disgusting.
Yes, Fermion. Again, it's happened again.
The playground was condoned off, and parents have been unable to take the children to access the play equipment because of the mess. A blue and red bird-shaped rocker was also left with feces on it earlier this month. Stop pooing on everyone. This latest sample of human waste is thought to have been deposited on the edge of a seat last night. So there's method to the madness.
It's just there.
I love
It's
red
just
and white tape has been placed around the scene of the crime. This is gonna be in Special Victims Unit in some point. This is gonna be an episode. The notorious park pooer.
Why does this remind me of Big Mouth?
Robert Cross of Market Bosworth police wrote on social media, we had another incident where someone was used to toddlers play apparatus as a toilet. Speaking to Leicestershire Live, the officer who cleaned up the previous deposit himself with wet wipes added, all we know is that this is the second report and there's no suspect yet. Keep your kids indoors. Stated even if it were possible to carry out
Ali Torah in the chat says that's the most solid poo I've seen in months.
Oh my god, Ali, you should have seen my poo earlier today. I was so proud.
I don't. How are you proud of it?
Because I've had
birth or something.
Yeah, I got. Gee, now you're just rubbing it in the poop on the playground. No, so I've had diarrhea for a while because my diet wasn't very good. But I changed my diet to something actual healthy. Lots of salad, lots of nuts, stuff like that, and a lot of exercise. And now I have it looks like poo from movie. It's so nice.
It's poo for a movie.
Yeah, it's camera ready. Pick it up, put it on a children's toddler's plaything. It's ready. There's been suggested that the perpetrator could be traced through DNA. That's fucking expensive.
You know,
oh my god.
They need to make a sign put up on the playground. It says,
this
wanted
safe space.
Pooh Bear.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know what they should do? Next time the guy or girl poops, that person should poop on the slide. And make sure you have violent diarrhea when you do it. For added effect.
Oh, Lo-Fi.
It will be the
brown
avalanche.
Just have him drink jelly juice.
Oh no! Oh, that's what it was. The worst part is my diarrhea came after I watched the jelly juice thing. And it's like, did I ingest jelly juice through my eyes? My body reacted to just watching and hearing about it. It's just like, yeah, no, you have diarrhea for a while now.
Are you sure you didn't make any more fuck you stew?
I did not make. I haven't cooked. I haven't even gotten rice in many weeks now. I'm very sad.
Opal in chat goes, why does Lo-Fi like poop so much?
I don't know, Opal. Stop. I don't know. It's a good word to say. Poop.
All right, finish the article so we can take this down.
They won't do DNA because it's too expensive. Who worked as a PC Cross. That sounds like a program or a magazine for PCs in the 90s. Who has worked as a police officer for a decade, posted online a video of himself condemning the first mess.
Wait, so the police officer got on actual television or on YouTube or whatever and condemned the park pooer.
The dedicated officer was highly praised for his actions to tackle the previous deposit by wiping it off with wet wipes. He said at the time, I've seen some things, done some things, I've reached a new low tonight.
They need to have a poo lineup to catch this guy.
The second occurrence has been wildly condemned on social media. It's been described as disgusting, while the person behind the act has been called vile. The mess is said to be cleared by Desford Parish Council after police referred the incident to the authority. So they called their superiors. They called the FBI in England.
Look,
excuse me,
we have someone pooping on park equipment. Can you do something about this?
Am MI6. Can you send James Bond to discover this? That's the next James Bond movie.
I can imagine that
instead of Goldfinger, it's Brownfinger.
Yeah, he's gonna go. It's 1.5 hours of him looking for a guy who likes to poop on playground equipment while he wipes away shit with wet wipes.
No. I've got the perfect segue into this. They call the FBI and go, okay, we need your most diligent investigator and shit. Okay, we'll send you James Comey immediately.
Sparky.
What?
Bad Sparky.
It's
Bad
true.
Sparky.
You know, Tim, the tune for Goldfinger is like Goldfinger. Do, do, do. They can change it to Brown Finger.
Oh.
Fucking perfect. James Bond, the playground of poop. That's a perfect title. $5 lo-fi. Get the mint flavored Pepto-Bismol tablets. I get diarrhea all the time from random foods, and those tablets work well. Foxnet. Hi, Opal. Thank you, Mr. LM002. See, no, Fermion, don't let them call Parks and Recreation. That's what I work for.
I think that's why he wants them to call Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
I would never poop
And
in your...
And as far as Skynet, Skynet's doing good. He hasn't acted up since I fixed my computer.
No, because Skynet's come over to my side and started messing with my fucking internet.
Because you have turned to the aubergine side.
There is no aubergine side.
No, it's up your ass.
That was a good comeback. I'm sorry.
Lo-Fi.
Yeah?
As often as I say I love you, I really hate you at this moment.
No, shit. Oh, that's the aubergine talking. Why is William
Fucking
Shatner
hell.
spamming my Twitter feed?
Who?
Stop tweeting so much, William Shatner.
All right, because people, I want to. Speaking of William Shatner,
Get the aubergine out of your mouth.
I got the aubergine stuck in my throat. Oh, God.
You okay?
No, you know that when you cough so much, you feel ill, and you like your head turns 70 degrees Celsius. And
You shouldn't push it in so far, Lo-Fi.
hey, I'm learning from the best. I'm learning from you. The smooth moves when you spread your butt and shove it far up there. I'm so impressed. When I get to the US, you have to teach me the way.
I hate you so much right now. You have no idea.
We have proper anal insertion.
Please, I'm just going to carry on with the show and read this, and we're just going to go on.
I wonder where the aubergine will go.
Man caught masturbating tells officers he's Captain Kirk. There's another good segue.
I don't know what you're talking about, officer.
There's something on the wing. Something. If you get paid, you better stick it all the way.
You can do that a lot better than I can.
Clearwater, Florida. Police say a man caught masturbating at a Clearwater bus stop told them he was Captain Kirk. Clearwater police were called to a bus stop on Gulf to Bay Boulevard around 11:20 a.m. Monday for a report of lewd and lascivious acts. Responding, officers say they found a man sitting on a bench, touching himself under his shorts. In an arrest report, the police noted he was obvious the man was masturbating. When officers asked what he was doing, the man told them, "I'm scratching myself." In the same spot, over and over and over again. After the man was arrested for disorderly conduct, police asked him to identify himself. The arrest report states the man told the police his name was James Tiberius Kirk, the full name of the fictional character Captain Kirk from Star Trek. Police say that they later discovered the man's real name is James Bundrick Yes, Captain Kirk is much better than that. The 56-year-old is now also facing a charge of providing a false name or identity to law enforcement. Is that a thing? Like, he's obviously joking, and they're gonna ding him on something else.
No, they can if they want to push it.
Yeah, and it's also because you have to, if he gives them wrong info, they have to legitimately spend time and get an officer to look that shit up. Instead of him just providing the fucking true thing so they can look it up instantly. That takes time, that costs money. So that's how you punish people for doing stupid shit like that.
Now, if he had a license on him and they were able to prove right then and there, no. They probably wouldn't have gone for it. But if he doesn't have a license or any kind of identification, they had to do time and research to look into it, then yes, they would.
Sparky, does this man look like he carries an identification on him?
Well, I guess that answers the question then.
He hides it somewhere safe, somewhere secret. Somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Yes, up his ass.
Yeah, exactly. See,
in his prison pocket.
Yeah, he hides it with his aubergine.
Sparky. Please, let's not make that a continuous thing. Let's hope it's forgotten by next week.
While we're sitting here, I'm using my license to chill. Please donate to a good. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Lo-Fi needs more aubergines. She's run out.
You just said 5 seconds ago, drop it. You don't want it to be a thing.
He's trying to turn it around.
But why is it always Florida? It's always Florida because they're crazy.
It's one end of the spectrum or the other end of the spectrum. You got California on one end and you got Florida on the other end. They both have Disneyland. Disneyland makes everyone crazy.
We have two. If we have two more, Lo-Fi, which one are we going to make Sparky read? The one about California and flamethrowers?
No.
Or the one about Tennessee lawmaker?
Tennessee lawmaker.
All right.
I want the flamethrower one.
No, I want that one.
All right, let's let the chat decide.
Who reads what, guys?
Put a 1 in the chat if you want Sparky to read whatever one he wants to read, or put a 2 in the chat if you want. Well, you both want to read the flamethrower one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 in the chat if Sparky gets to read about the flamethrower. 2 in the chat if Lo-Fi gets to read about the flamethrower.
That works great.
Really?
Okay.
So Sparky gets the flamethrower.
Fuck you, GB. You're dead to me.
All right, so I guess we're going with the flamethrower first. And what did you say, Sparky? It's either always California or always Florida?
It's 1 to 2.
This is in California.
Yes, California fails to restrict Elon Musk's recreational flamethrowers.
Like, I can build one. I have built one. California legislators have failed to pass a bill restricting sales of Tesla owner Elon Musk's puzzling new product, a recreational flamethrower, following opposition from gun lobbyists.
It's not a gun.
Read Elon Musk's tweet is amazing.
Musk claims this boring company.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
like,
name.
really?
Boring.
That's the name is Boring.
Yeah, the company is called Boring Co.
All right, has sold out of its first batch of 20,000 flamethrowers at $500 a pop. Only $500? Damn, I gotta get one. He calls the product not a flamethrower because it's nothing like a military or heavy-duty commercial flamethrower used for things like agricultural clearing Musk's new toy, which actually looks like an airsoft gun, has been described as essentially a propane torch, something like a weed burner, already available in hardware stores, but they have shown a promo video shooting flames at least 2 foot. Really?
This is the great part. This is
Wait,
how
wait. No, 2 foot? That's it?
No, at least. So that's the least they have shown so far.
Elon Musk. ATF says the flamethrower with a flame shorter than 10 foot is A-OK. Our design is I want to say it's made for fun, but max fun for least danger. I'd be way more scared of a steak knife.
So what he just provided there is how you can sell flamethrowers without breaking the law in California.
Yes, but
just
don't make the flame longer than 10 feet.
It's and it's not a flamethrower, and you can sell it. It's fucking amazing.
Wow.
I kind of want one. It would help get rid of all the grass from Ishtar not mowing it.
Oh, see. Throwing shade.
Anyways, Musk has called him a super terrible idea in his own making promos, and it's not clear why he is offering them for sale. Possibly simply to raise revenue to brand awareness, or what they will actually
deliver
to customers. Sales were intentionally regarded as a prank, but Musk has announced he'll begin handing them out pickup parties this month because it's completed to ship products with propane. Yeah. The first thank you.
Poopane.
Poopane. The first
That's when it hurts too much to shit. That's poopane.
Yeah. The first party is reportedly scheduled for June 9th in Los Angeles, which last year suffered one of its worst fire seasons. Customers were told in Snapchat.
Wait. Elon Musk is one of the biggest trolls in the country.
Antoine?
What?
Oh no. We lost his exciting feature.
I'm still here.
But with Elon Musk, and then you didn't say anything.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I said Elon Musk is the greatest troll we have in the country. He's starting his little party thing in Los Angeles when they just had the biggest fire season ever. I have so much more respect for Elon Musk now.
The only thing he has done that I don't respect is the Hyperloop, because that thing is fucking stupid. The
Hyperloop is a great idea, but I do not want to be on the first train. I don't want to be on the first train when it gets completed. I don't even want to be on the 1,000th train.
I would never want to be, because one hole and everyone dies.
Wow. I had a video of a flamethrower at this event I'm gonna be going to in next week or so, and it shoots like a 40-foot flame.
Nice.
And it's homemade.
Ali in the chat said that she just read it as hyperpoop, Lo-Fi.
The hyperpoop is not as dangerous as the Hyperloop, because it won't explode and kill you violently. So Darkside, the Hyperloop is a super fast transport system where you would sit in a giant long tube under 99.99% vacuum, so not full vacuum, which will, when you shut it, you would be able to travel from EU to the US in no time. The problem with having a vacuum like that is that if it's compromised, the structure is compromised in any way, everyone in the entire tunnel dies, because it would collapse because of the vacuum. It's just
50-gallon drum, ice, and heat.
Yes.
Customers were told in Snapchat, picked in a Snapchat note picked up on Reddit that they could toast some marshmallows or prepare to attack zombies.
No, don't attack zombies with a flamethrower. That's stupid. You would die because then you have flaming zombies.
Yeah, I was
chasing
going to
you.
say, then it turns them into flaming zombies. We don't need flaming zombies.
About to ship at Boeing Company, holding flamethrower pickup parties in a week or so. Then deliveries begin. Check BoeingCompany.com, not a flamethrower, for details.
All right. Do you want to finish, Sparky?
Sure. Democrat State Assembly Miguel, whatever it is, Miguel.
Miguel. You racist bastard.
What? I have a hard time pronunciating words, damn it. Anyways, of Los Angeles called the flamethrowers incredibly insensitive, dangerous, and most definitely not funny. I find it fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
I actually tempted my fire chief to buy a couple of them. It's like, you know how many fucking fields we can burn off of this and don't have to walk the entire damn field?
And they're only $500. You guys should be able to afford them.
Oh yeah, we can. In his statements, he added, "We don't allow people to walk in off the street to purchase military-grade tanks or armor-piercing ammunition. I cannot even begin to imagine the problems a flamethrower will cause firefighters and police officers alike." Miguel tweeted, if this is real, I'm outraged. You should be too. If this is a joke, then it's a terrible, insensitive one, given that we are coming off the worst wildfire season in history. Either way, not funny, not gonna happen.
No, it's hilarious, and it is going to happen.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Most of wildfires, and this comes from a study from the fire service, most wildfires, especially around Montana, California, stuff like that, have all been started from thunderstrikes. There's been a handful caused by human negligence. So trying to conflate the two, to me, it's stupid.
All right, that'll be much more.
Yeah. In response, Seti, you know what? Damn it, Lo-Fi, you go ahead and take over.
Thank you, Lo.
Which one is it? Which one are we? In response, Santiago introduced a bill requiring permits for the flamethrowers from the state fire marshal, which is already required for large flamethrowers. Firefighters backed the bill. Gun lobbyists didn't. The bill didn't make it. If you can find an extra nut, a flamethrower or two, we would love to buy them to lovingly remember torching the AB 1994 freedom on. The Boring Company is creating 2.7 miles test tunnels in Los Angeles for a pedestrian transit system. Musk sees as the first component of futuristic super high-speed hyperloop system that could one day transport parts of travelers. See, Tom Leeds, this is my issue, is that they don't want to use it for cargo. They want to use it for humans. In the future, God, there has to be a lot of safety. I wouldn't want to take the Hyperloop when it stands on Earth, which is known to move. Last year, the company raised 700,000 selling hats. Musk, you can literally take a poop on a paper and sell it for millions. Then the Boring Company sold 50,000 hats. It would begin selling the Boring Company flamethrower. I know it's a little off-brand, but kids love it. That's a great tweet.
He's a troll. He's an amazing troll.
Yeah, he is.
It's one of the best.
The Boring Company armored fighting vehicle. No, armored funny vehicle. It would be then.
All right, we have one more. This is the last one.
You read it.
All right, I'll read it.
Since we both got
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Opal, I don't like coffee. Thank you though. I wouldn't. I really don't trust anything that you hand me because most of it smells like almonds.
Don't be mean to Opal. Yeah, the boring copy, not a tank tracked vehicle. That'd be great.
All right. Tennessee lawmaker says pornography is a root cause of school shootings.
Of course it
Something
is.
tells me this is going to be filled with pseudoscience and opinion.
Oh, to joy.
All right. I have to. God damn it. I have to actually be able to read it.
When was the last time she flicked the bean? She can't. She don't wanna. She'll go to hell if she touches it.
Yeah, that's usually.
She's a Democrat.
Republican Representative
Oh,
Diane Black of Tennessee. Wow, really called that one funny.
Damn. Yep.
Recently cited pornography along with the deterioration of the family and violent movies.
Hey, Donnell.
Violent movies as a contributing factor to gun violence in schools. Black made the remarks during a listening session with local pastors that last week, according to audio obtained by the Huffington Post and posted Tuesday. Why do we see kids being so violent? What's out there? What makes them do that? Black said. Because as a nurse, I go back to root cause, and I think it's a couple of things. Black said, listing off deterioration of the family and violent movies before mentioning pornography. Pornography! It's available. Yes. It's called Pornhub and the internet. You do realize, Diane. It is Diane, right? Can I call you Diane? Diane, listen. Pornography is the reason for most technological advancements that we have. The LCD TV was created for porn. The VHS, the DVD, Betamax, all of that stuff was created for porn. You should thank your lucky stars that pornography is here, or else we wouldn't have a lot of the fun things that we do now. Anyway, it's available on the shelf when you walk in the grocery store. Where the hell is she shopping?
It's between the aubergines and the bananas.
Is she talking about Playboy? Do they still sell Playboys in stores?
Playboy don't sell magazines anymore. They switched to full.
That's what I'm saying. Who sells fucking porn mags in stores anymore? Yeah, you have to reach up to get it, but there's pornography there. Black says in the audio. All of this is available without parental guidance. No! You see, I'm old enough to remember where you had to go into a liquor store or into a gas station to buy a magazine. If you were too young, they would not sell it to you without parental guidance. I think she's trying to say the internet, but she doesn't know how to process it. She adds, and I think that's a big part of the root cause, that we see so many young people that have mental illness get caught in these places.
What? Okay.
What proof is that they have mental illness?
Is she conflating that there's porn with mental illness people getting stuck in grocery stores because they can't not look at porn?
I guess. I mean,
because that's what I get from that. So many people with mental illness get caught in these places where they sell porn. So grocery stores, according to her. That's weird.
She's a Republican. Let's just go with that. In the audio, Black does not detail what it is about pornography that she believes contributes to school shootings. Imagine my fucking shock. She has no idea how pornography contributes to school shootings. Are you really? You bring up what did I say? No scientific fact, all opinion.
Right, the next sentence is brilliant.
I think the context is pretty clear. Yeah, fucking. Black's campaign spokesman Chris Hartline told CNN Tuesday, Diane believes the breakdown of families and communities plays a significant role in instances of school violence. Porn has nothing to do with that. That's an old, that is old hat ideology, that porn is breaking up families. It's actually, a marital aid.
Wow. That's really sad. That's really sad.
Man, I found this really cool vid that I was talking about that flamethrower, and I can't fucking show it because I don't want to dox myself. And I can't download it either.
Antoine? Oh, he's back. Hey, Antoine, welcome back. Have you met our other co-host, Antoine II? One has an aubergine, one has not. We will
There's
switch
no
them around,
aubergine.
and you have to guess which one has it.
There's no aubergine.
I mean, if my wife doesn't go ass to mouth like the porno, I'm getting a divorce just saying, okay, Tom Leach. That's
All right. So what was the last thing that I said before I cut out?
you never got further than I don't remember. Because I might have started looking at hentai. Because I got yeah. If someone say I can't watch porn, I'm gonna watch it right now.
So, God damn it. I'm getting a little frustrated at my internet. All right. Well, that's all of the articles we have.
Yeah, but Ellie, it can cut. It can cause issues, but is one of them then gonna go and shoot up a school because his wife is mad that he jerked off to porn?
That's what I don't get. How are you equating porn with school violence?
Because it breaks up the family, and then the kid gets so depressed they decide to shoot up a school.
That went dark fast.
Oh, we got to something about aubergines. Ellie says that's when you drop down when you had to go to twirl the aubergine, so it didn't hurt as much.
Wow.
Are you gonna read the rest of the article? Are you gonna sit there like?
I don't know what didn't finish.
I can see if you put up the article. I know which part you got to. So. Suck it, fuck up, buttercup. Ha 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 ha.
All right.
You've got to the end of. I think the context is pretty clear. After that one instance of school violence, and then we talked, and you never got further than that.
Okay. Thank you. So, Moms Demand Action founder Shannon Watts criticized Black's comments, writing on Twitter that despite all of the data and experts at her disposal, Black chooses to blame grocery store pornography for school shootings, and she doesn't mean the magazines that glorify guns.
Excuse me, Miss Shannon Watts. I don't think the magazines that glorify guns says in them you should shoot up a school. This gun is really good for killing your friends or the people who abused you.
So she doesn't have a problem with the magazines like Guns and Ammo, but she has a problem with Penthouse being sold.
Yeah. So
there's a disconnect here, and I think it's the brain cells and her mouth.
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think either of them are close to correct. I would say the one who's closer would be Shannon Watts for criticizing the gun magazines, but that can give ideas which gun to get. as a kid that wants to school shoot, but it's not the magazine's fault. It's not. Jesus, if your son is so or daughter is so fucking sensitive that reading a magazine about a shotgun gives the person the idea to go shoot up a school, that's fucked up. I saw penetration yesterday in a magazine. I better kill my friends.
It still comes down to personal responsibility.
Someone shoved an aubergine up their butt. I should kill my teachers. That's what I learned from that.
Well, he did shove it as far up there as he possibly could. He deserved to kill someone for that.
This guy Antoine who has sex with vegetables. I should shoot everyone.
I hate you, Lo-Fi. I really do.
No. It's not my fault. Just stop. You have to eat vegetables and fruits like regular people through the mouth. You have watched too much South Park. The episode where they shove food up their ass because science based this on absolutely nothing.
So she gives no logical reason or any context of what specific porn is causing school shootings. And she just wants people to take it at face value. This is a problem. And the problem is that people will vote for her when she comes up for election again. Or comes up for election now.
I really think that it's a really good idea if we ban porn, and because remember back when we banned booze? That went fucking well. No crime happened in that period of time.
I know, it was weird. There was no crime crime ever.
It was the closest we got to Star Trek utopian society. But with more crime.
Apparently Opal made me water. I don't know if I should take it.
That's what I said earlier, and I said that means it's sweat, spit, or pee. And she should just pour you some water instead of make you some water.
Yeah, there's also the chance that it's love nectar.
Oh no,
love juice.
Oh well, I guess that is more drinkable than the rest. I guess, but
I don't want any of it.
I don't know. I agree.
So I think after talking about the idiot with the porn, it's a good we started with porn and now we're ending with porn. We started
with dinosaurs.
I'm talking about the articles, darling.
Oh, sorry.
We started with porn, we ended with porn, we've come full circle. I think that's a good place to end it. So do you have any final thoughts, you guys?
Yeah, I need to wake up earlier for this.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Everyone go subscribe to my channel and watch the stream from yesterday. It's 4.5 hours of gold. It ends a little abruptly because at some point Streamlabs, even though my internet worked fine, just decided, no, you have streamed enough, you insane.
Yeah, it's like 5 hours is good enough.
Yeah.
No, Opal. I do not want love nectar.
That's what
Opal, you can't be. Why? How can you cheat on your new husband?
Yes, Brockus is going to be very upset that you're flirting with me as hard as you are.
Oh no! She admitted last night she want to watch Zell, and she wants to stay in the corner while she watches Brockus fuck Zell.
See, Brockus is not touching my husband though. I'll kill him.
Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this morning. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed all the stupid articles, and I hope you join us next time. And yes,
I hope to see you next week. Okay.
I've been joined by my co-host Lo-Fi and Sparky, who both may be fired next week. I don't know. It was nice talking to you guys in the chat, and remember, caffeinate or die.
Don't put